Okay, you're welcome back. I told us that I will come back, right? So I am here. I told you that I will come back. I am here, and I would like to start this video, by replying publicly to one of the comments that I received in a video that we made. That video was made yesterday. Evans Ike, I see you. Amadi Chigos, I greet you. Yes, I told you I will come back, so I am here. This one may not be, I don't know how long we're going to go this one, but I'll try my best to make it snappy, okay? Please, as the moment you see this notification, I expect you to join here and let's continue, all right? Let's continue. I'm not going to waste much time, like I said. I don't want to start delaying it to wait for 10 minutes, 15 minutes before I start. So I am going to start instanta, okay, without wasting any time. The comment you are seeing here, the reason why I have to share this comment is because I received the similar comment. I think a couple of them. I can't remember how many now, but I responded to some of them. But the more I replied, the more I got the similar message with a kind of just the same message in a different tone. So as you can see here, I don't know how bold the message is to your end. He said, Kai, why are you coward? Why? Are you afraid of who? Or what are you afraid of? Come on, man up, he said. Come on, man up. Evans Ike and Amadichi Gose, Stanley, these are the people that made comment. Please do me a favor, like the video, please, and share it. I did not even share it, to be honest with you. I just click go live, okay? I've not even bring the video that I'm here to talk about, but I have to start with it because I know that anybody that's going to watch the video later to have this first part of this message, I want to clear air on that. The reason why the guy is saying that is because I always tell you that I'm not a freedom fighter. I am not an agitator, and I'm not an activist, something like that. That's the way I normally put it. And so many people don't like it when I say that. Those who hold Kai report in a very high esteem always come down. I know. You think I don't? I know. I am not a freedom fighter. I am not an agitator. I am not an activist. I'm just a content creator. I told you from day one, right? But that does not mean that if I see something good, I should not talk about it. We need to train ourselves in some certain things to understand why and what the person is saying. You want me to come here and begin to pretend and start, I'm a bearer, when I know that I bear nothing. When I know that I bear nothing, you want me to lie to you or what? Now listen, reason why I don't agitate or parade myself as your savior is because there are so many factors. Okay? But I will tell you the popular one. The behavior of our people, personally, I cannot enjoy that. Do you understand? I can't. There are so many other things, so some of them are very, very private. Anybody that see me as an agitator, you are mistaken. I'm not. You see me supporting USB government, talking about USB government, because I know that's the only lifeline. But am I a leader championing anything? No, I'm not. So if you are irritated about it, I'm sorry. You can reach out to me privately if you want, then I will tell you. You ask me questions, then if it's what I will answer you, I will answer you. But for now, one of the major reasons is even the attitude of our people. The behavior is not encouraging. I'm kind of person that if I want to write exam, I will ask people that have wrote that exam. How is the question? Can I see your past question? I have to go through to know what's the question look like. If I want to travel to somewhere, then I will look for people that have traveled there and see if I can have an idea of how the place looks like. That is me. So looking at Mass Namakan PM Dr. Abese, you think it will encourage anybody to come out, any genuine person to come out and say, "Oh, I am a freedom fighter. Hi guys, I am here." No. It is very, very easy to claim to be what you are not. Very, very easy, and people will be worshiping you. But at the end of the day, truth will still surface that you are not. If you think that I'm saying that because of I don't want to be targeted or anything, no, it's not about it. It is not about it. Because 80 to 85% of victims of the Nigerian state today are not even agitators. I hope you know that. So as long it is, if I want to do that, I will tell you that I'm not an Igbo man. If you don't want to be targeted, the only thing I can tell you is that I'm not an Igbo man. No. So don't see it in that angle. And you telling me coward. As no in you don't know me. I'm not a coward. No. I see coward when I know one. So don't push me to start telling you stories. I don't need to, and I don't have to. And if I don't even, just take it that way. But the idea of, oh, I should man up, my brother, to be honest with you, I don't know your age, but I can tell you that you have not, that thing that you think that you are, you cannot get close to me. That is not the fact. You cannot get, like, that's of man. Even if you okay, you can work as a maybe okay game. Just if I show you picture of something like, if you work again, go and roll yourself, never get you skate. I'm just telling you, go and ready feed there here. You go wear skate chapel. Make quick up here so because you know that they got married Fedija. Frank Okoye, I see you. So if you are people like that, please be just teach yourself and advise yourself. Okay, but if you have any other thing to tell me, you can come up and say it. I know that our people, many of us who actually want freedom, are so eager to see somebody to speak for them and stand for them and all that. But how are you standing on those that are actually speaking for you? What are you doing? Some of you lives in Canada. Chidi, why always there? You know, I made that comment about Chidi. Why? Do you know if our people actually ready and serious, that is it. People that can do it have so many. Even people that America and Canada is a stone throw. They can go to American embassy, Canadian embassy in America and report the guy. Everybody quiet, looking for you in your own little way. What are you doing? What are you doing? You want to tell me that where China's world is now, nobody supporting USB government is in that country? Is that what you want to tell me? Udele is in Abuja. Telling you one-on-one how he's going to pipe somebody. Your leader. You are solidly behind him. Is in Abuja. Oga Abuja, but that is a bamba. Maybe the threat to market kuna kan agbe na Igbo ga. Ebi fi na trouble. Who is posting about the Biafra that you are targeting? The one that is targeting your leader. You don't talk about it. You don't nothing. I should man up. You're manning up on comment section. Please, I am not a freedom fighter. I am not agitated. I am just supporting freedom, my freedom. Not that doesn't mean that I'm leading or dictating anything. That's just a fact. I want freedom, just like people of Platoon and want freedom. People in Benue want freedom. Every other people want freedom. You, that this Biafra discussion is the reason why you are not facing, you don't have that whole gigantic DIP, what is it called? IDP camp. If not because of the Biafra, you will not be saying what you are saying. You know, even an Igbo kita kadebo like oye bata talk as one year. Mana connect. So welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, my people, and make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. We are here to go through few things, okay? And because of the comment, I started doing something that I did not plan to do, which is to check those. You can see my title. You will continue to go down. Igbo Jihad Enabler warned, okay? Because that is from. I think I need to start from that video. I told you I'm not here to play song to wait people to start watching the program and all that. No, I have realized one thing. Now people, once you give them that kind of chance, waiting for them to support you and to watch your video, to join you, they will be doing a yanga. So it's better I run my program. Whoever that will care to watch will watch. If you don't watch, no problem. I have told us I can switch on to another program, another thing. If you guys are tired, I will just switch on to another thing. I can create another platform. Time, it will only take me time. Because all these things going on now, I hate it when water is you can see that people are drowning and you are stagnant. A black guy church or even blind argument, most of our people name. Argument that doesn't help anybody. DPM is having sleepless night because of people who cannot even qualify to work in her office, in her establishment. They're receiving something and threat. People don't know jelly that something is good, something is warming up for fungus. Apart from cutting flower in her establishment, what do you think that, or maybe arranging fires, maybe more sweeping floor. Apart from it, what do you think Mazawa qualified to work in her office? Later, but no, in Igbo people don't respect elders. It's not about respecting elders, but having some manners. You know, if you can go to yes, now, kiwi keto, because it doesn't mean that you should be subjugated, but at least have some manners. If you can go to kiwi keto, to baka oya for swed. Probably in a stupid secret meeting to pull somebody down. Even they buy them, and that's people now be fighting for freedom. Oye can na mami awon obo public contribution ke di nenya. Okwo na kita na agwa gende na appoint and Igbo na bad. Or if I can nature, or can man feel no brand because one thing about them is don't care. You think they will care? Oh, I'm a traditional they say, but I get big koko. Oh, I am a Judaic Christian. I get big koko. Oh, I am a Catholic, a big koko. Fatima and baby. I am American citizen. You know if actually, you know, it is that's what they want. I am a citizen of Africa. Like you know, somebody is in a go. Thank you so much, Abdul Karim. Yeah, buy them. They don't hear what. Obuche forgot. The next one will be your turn. Oh, thank God I arrested Samonepa. Came in Samonepa arrested. Even arrest on Akosegon. Today is Amonepa. It could be you or this your the homo puppy. So much I don't just imagine on abroad. They are potential prisoner. They are potential prisoner. Anything is possible. Our God works in a mysterious way. They could go on. A man that had opportunity to just only yes, Nigeria will be fixed. He had opportunity. Out of his selfish interest, what did he do? He allowed everything to slip out of his finger. Today, honestly, I told Ojuku told me, I say, let us see if we can make one country. Village jacket is highly deserted. Can he go down and work as a statesman in his own village? The answer is no. Learn from things that happen to other people. Fix yourself. Otherwise, you'll be a potential victim. Is either you or your children. And I personally, even though I'm a Christian, I still somehow believe in reincarnation. Yes. I believe in reincarnation. And if you believe like I do, some of you may be, oh, kind of, I'm just telling you the facts. If truly reincarnation exists, if we share this large life in it, like you banageta, city boy, I understand. Oh, we come back and I jide gas squash and turn now. But some no got turn as one market jide go squander. Or person or reincarnate is from home Asia. Or Brazil is pure water. Now environment not supposed to be fixed. Or Brazil is pure water. Most of these people have all the opportunity to do something. They don't do it. You know, one thing is to condemn it, another thing is for you to recognize that you don't have chance to do something and you fail to do that. You're only two. Don't wait until they make you a governor before you can realize that, okay, I have to do something. Don't wait until you become a senator before you now realize that I can do something. Each time we talk about this potential jihad coming to our way, coming to our land, or even they are knocking at the door already. If you're a brother or cousin to a governor, and not on the pork, can't look at not on the pork, they cook abroad, they will call. Or somebody of content, up just Facebook and YouTube, they feed in Nigeria. With the generator that now gonna make more than 24 hours. Oku no ota batan to react on the money, original band. That's all about nothing. Abayaka Manana pretending to become the most richest. You could say again, the truth will still stick with you. Or even abroad, you have foreign account. You have this account. One day you close eyes and go, and your children will squander that money because our God is not. You think that's you know who I am? Everything is working fine now, right? Don't worry. Your children will squander the money. If you like, teach them give them the best brain, best student, the best. Chineke ga-emefa gbapụ future jide na gị niile proper guy niile lee ya chip jiri gị gbajuo olingo afọ ịnọ n'ili gị na-ebe because isi adịrọ gị mma. I'm sorry for that I am sounding this way, but sometimes you never understand. All right. Here you can go first. Okay, let's start from you can. Hear what he said. Please, if you are just joining us live the video, Margaret, I can see you. And not Margaret, sorry, that is Amadi Chigoze. Amadi Chigoze, I greet you. And because of your spanner, Imelia Mayana. But Lomi, I greet you. Okay, Gideon, I see you. Gideon, you're welcome. Please, if you are just joining us live the video, we have 41 people watching at the moment, and I expect you to also like the video. If you don't know how to do that, maybe you're watching from phone and the option to like the video is not showing you on your screen. There's a 3 dot at top corner of your right hand corner on your phone. Tap it and you see the box to like the video. I want you to hear this.
Humble, Ikengo Luago. Achonki gente. Nako kancheko kiwe wati ofuma. On 17th of April 2026, MN video post on Facebook where call Ngozi Orabweze out. Some of you that get on ticket and weekend Emaro Nyebu Ngozi Orabweze. Ngozi Orabweze bu deputy Simon Eba nke nọ na Ghana, Finland, meaning na Ngozi Orabweze bụ currently onye isi ndị Biafra Liberation Army or Bridge Biafra Republic government in exile. Now, I call him Ngozi Orabweze out.
Before what if I call it, let me just remind you something that even the enemy of Biafran freedoms know who Ngozi is. Negenti. Because of some of you that kind of they paid you. Why are you saying that she's DPM? Why are you saying even people that are holding you down, they know the protocol. They know who is who. They understand it very well. If they want to work with anybody, they know who to call. They know the number to dial. They know who to go after. They know who to take his word seriously. The same thing applicable to the international community. You that refuse to understand these things, and because everybody contributes. You see these negative things that are moving sometimes. This provocation going on here and there. Even you, in your own little way, you are contributing. Is that you are contributing positively or negatively? If you are supporting Ogenkere, you are one of the problem. If you are supporting Imam Madabo, the Nazo Brigi, the quick Guru who have never for once worked with the DPM or PM, who have never for once been, he has never joined autopilot. He actually understand, he know who is who. And remember, he's a servant of the authority. And meaning that for him to say this, it is from above. They know who is who. Did you hear what he said? He told you, he did not, because when he was in IPOB, he would not mention the Liberation Army. He will tell you those criminals, gentle and their bias, because that's what their camp wants you to hear. But deep down their mind, they know that this is called Biafran Liberation Army. Because of the myopic and senseless of DOS, they refuse to call Biafran Liberation Army what it is. On their attempt to make sure they profile them, calling them criminal. That's why Nigerian government are not calling Biafran Liberation Army. They are not calling the one that the IPOB believe on, which is ESN. Let me explain it to you more. Had it been that they started calling it what it is, Biafran Liberation Army, Nigerian government would not have the synergy to label them and say, oh, this is ESN Masna Morgan. But IPOB want to tell you that there's nothing, they are not in existence, there's nothing like Biafran Liberation Army, because they know that once they say that, credit will not go to PM and not to them. As they were fighting for their own selfish interests, the system which they're actually serving behind the scene have to join them and begin to call them what it is. But when they want to utilize it, when they want to achieve something, they will come back to make the choice of their words, and by calling it ESN. Ikeg is not telling that it's called Biafran Liberation Army. He did not call it any negative name. He called it what it is. Brigi, United States of Biafra. He mentioned everything here. And he told you that Ngozo Rabese is the deputy. That she is in charge. That she is in charge of Biafran Liberation Army. And she is in charge of Brigi and United States of Biafra. In her word, good. After saying this, then you that refuse to stand on this protocol and begin to okay, we will give you recognition by flower in America. When you talk, they say you are hating, you hate somebody. You need to say it the way it is, otherwise people will mistake it. I don't want people to mistake what I'm saying, but I have to tell you what it is. Now, this guy called it what it is, right? Fine. Then what next? Hear what he said, because he was trying to establish something. Remember, he made a video where he was bragging about how they captured this lady you are seeing here, the one in the middle. Then DPM responded, and this is his own response. He said a lot in this short video, but we are going to play everything, and I will tell you my mind.
Why can't you inquire your followers how many people you recruit, and if many of those people, and the mother Imenka. Makana, one thing, the whole of Biafra agitators, their leaders, all of them, they made the same of women. Ihe na-emebo akpọkọta ụmụaka police mobami atụtụrụ ụmụaka ha kpọkọta gbusie dildo na ụmụaka ha na-akpọta ha brainwash ya asị ha ebe ọbụla ifụrụ amị ha mee ndị amị attack, mee ndị police attack. Ụmụazị agazi ije mee ndị police attack, Mobi Gamendamia, Takendamia, Mobua, Awabua. If they see Biafra agitation here, they will sell it. How much anybody mind?
Okay, this guy is making this story based on his past experience or his own experience when he was working with the Chinas World US. They normally send people to gang, and it was alleged that they send people to gang snatch when the police na checkpoint. Sometimes or daba, sometimes or that daba. They wish you. All the experience gonna cover. She said that the USB government and Briggy, they like that. You got that go? So, and at the same time, he's trying to make case for the and the police. No, I'm joke. Not get snatch, but not give me a tag. What that kind of thing? To tell you that he's an agent, he can never tell you the truth. So that is a highly expected though. And anyway, let's continue. Let me not go there. Just pay attention.
It will be very difficult for them to convince anyone to join them. So they will cover it, they will sell it, they will pretend as if nothing happened.
This is the same voice that used to say that someone Epa, the boost in the army, and the Buddhist have the boom, and the Buddhist security, and about the security. Now, the annoying part of security and about Bondibo. I follow you. No, Ndibo can Ndibo. Ndibo on the security. Oh, those are boy about security. But he will not tell you. Nandi Iba na security. Can you want to use go Ndibo? This is, you in life, this life we are living. We all know what is good and what is bad. In our water, when you pretend that you are what you are not, and you use that to gain something. If I pretend to be what I'm not and gain something, why are you complaining too? Because if you're the annoying part, like come on, never if you women like the whole thing about that now, other part of Nigeria don't do the same. They always protect. They have common interest. Even though they are working in with Nigeria, they still respect their own. It is more honorable to fight for your freedom than to be the terrorist gang. But Northerners build their own with ease, like no sweat. They build their terrorists without any issue. You that is not a terrorist, all you are asking is just to create awareness of total, freedom from Nigeria, without burning Nigeria down or without having any confrontation. Like a Western world, how they normally, have their own independence. Manandi keba ndị sochi tiboso if you na log ya can now. I don't know if you like you are stopping Biafra from having their freedom. If they have their freedom, what would you lose? You lose nothing. I see go oil. The oil you have used it for 100 years now. How market? What are you getting from the oil? I'm also one of the people named oil that dried in entire Nigeria. Like all those, you see, uranium oil, let everything dry up. Because once all dry up, now for freedom might be everywhere. Nah, I'm quite guilty.
So, when Colum goes out, because of what I knew, Makana Anon at the center of everything, named those people.
In area now. Makani get denied. Oh no, you can't get it's just a on a center of everything they made those people. Neon on a center. And a be able because the China Nagas and a broke book and a be and one mother not care the watcher. Oh yeah, now we're gonna I said if I need the black one, our man about that crescent age, me walk one. All man I give about that crescent age, me walk one. On a go die, you say why one age will we find a look. Now I call like a wagifa. It might be bold and so courageous. Now wagifa. But no will if you check a pata. Yes. You check a master mechanic pata. Next time you chose to go to Gabo your head. hapụgodu nke a na-ehe dịka head cha ịchọwa another header na-ege ekwentị.
Mgbe kọlụ ngozi ahụ wee sị, why can't you ịgwa ndị otu ebe ndị niile irekrutu bunye ha egbe, send ha mgbe egbe, nye ha ego, kwala ha uniform, sị ha.
Ịma na this guy ewere kama 1 cent, 1 naira cents. Ọ bụrụ na ị na-ekwu ife a maybe in 1991 or maybe 94, 90, even 96 okwu odidi. Ọ bụ ọzọ kịta bugara m na awudo ndị amị na general n'aka na ndụ. So how many ndị gwa na ife mere ndị amị nke ndị amị na na-egwa ndị a na-awudote na ndụ n'ugwu. You think I'm not happy that none of if I don't know like an the general, but it's laughable that you are bragging in the South is how tough you are, whereas general are being captured alive in the North in the same country. Due to your conscience, your own target is your people. Oh, I can't be boy Jiha'D enablers. You cannot just pretend this is here they played before everybody. Album somebody or this person died, avoidable death. Or you have a man on a woman. I hate it. Like there's a video of Keshos. I wanted to play it here. There's a video. He combines some names. That's not Bundi, Nandi Abondi, Bunda Abondi, Dafra Bun. They combine those names. They play. You got to they play everything. Now, some of the names, if you know what someone can do, man, they come down the village, these people know how to lie. Man, one thing about Igbo land is that you cannot do all those things and get away. You don't know the land. You don't know the land that you claim you claim that you are from. Imagine some things. If Isakoi. So far, maybe one for Bukana Wagyo. I don't know the Amundiji the Biche major Afana Lagos. All Christmas, we blew near motor as well to Brother East, but Christmas purchase those in Nacheba. I don't know. I'm a Coco de Oyega primary school, secondary school, Igbo land. In our water, we took the fetch madam, and you are behaving this way. That means you won't never be, you won't forget me the game Bazulu again. Well, if you get me. Because now Igbo, if you know Igbo culture very well, it matter not if you got so far Igbo, if you gonna so. Some of these kind of crooked lies and cheap, you can do it with an answer, not a follow Igbo person. Because after doing that, nemesis and the worst part, they can go now, bend the prophet or native daughter. No, ndị mmadụ na-eme gị na ndị ilo gị na-achụ gị. Ịmara ma if ị na-anị na-azụ kwara apịa gị azụ. Ụda asị adịrọ mma eji n'ọbara mmadụ wee tụọ asị. Ọ bụ amaghị sị na egburu mmadụ na-egburu mmadụ. I'm not saying na-egburu. Adị m ekwu na ụlọ ndị egburu ụlọ ndị egburu. What I'm saying bụ one problem I have with them is this. Okay, ịmara nke isi na ndị na-azọ nwere onwe gburu unu kwuo ya ka o si wee dị. Kwukwe nke ndị amị emekwa. I am with you. You have me at your back. You know what? My name now want me see. You'll be focused on what Biafra agitators do, what they did, and you ignore the rest. Ikenga umepuo nukikita kuofe men na aba primary school. Kugudi men open na open work. Kuofe men ihu ocha. You can cook a man on our back could go all those things. Why even men? To this thing, not just a kind of pattern working and no that was a good man. Kuya. Yet, also the by joy, my dear. My pot if somebody a book dark on a village, book dark on a village, go to Android or bullet content or bullet broadcaster. And if all they broadcast, pass all of that, Marina years to Kunaban. All of channel or cook destiny. Bugatti online. Fancha be fine and color no mandibo. Igbo got them more. Or you may be the body with danger. It's all you could. If have a paper now, early squad. Biafran the Persian army, ESN, This will a commander name. They will never mention any commander from Ebubago. Ebubago is the only group that they can never ever tell you what they have done, what like good things they have done. Never. You won't say that. You won't say that. Open up on and make just to take over the land and buying people because I don't understand. How can I say, okay, maybe your life is at stake. Or just yesterday, people, GOC, one boss, one from Lagos. Or is it UGC? I forgot the abbreviation. One boss now at the east. Kidnappers kidnap those people. Babu the driver. The video have been trending since yesterday. Until now, God, I see you, sir. Nice to have you. That video have been trending. Do you know that as of early this morning, finally demand each of the passengers 50 million. Like each of the passengers 50 mil. One per person. They say they will give a flight. To save life. Now, in this kind of condition, if you say the airline or yeah, airline, you go for a waited how because this is a very the more bandits they make it for airline companies they make it because they now have excess customers. Shutting down road transportation business. Gakodi company, these car owners, wafa to do something about freedom that your business is at stake. For a second, I can have a license. Can you make a license? It's not license kind of your business is actually going, and people that own airline are the one making money now. It will get a point, they go back to plane. Yes, it will still get to that point. My country now support now they put it down war. It will allow military base in Nigeria. And they talk. Years, I think 2 or 3 years ago, kind of put an after video and daughter supply in war. No particular, none of the Lebanon, they talk. Get not go official. Turkey is now building military base in Nigeria. After she will be criticized in America. In the same country. And the Christians in the country don't want to talk. Like I'm going to go to some kind of report to match your man up. On Sunday, got to go to church. Every pastor that cannot even condemn ordinary kidnapping in his own backyard. You are here telling me I should man up. How many man up is your how man is your pastor? Tell me how do your pastor has man up and you yourself talking. Everybody's those that are making sense. I say, man, if you are saying what I say because you are actually jobless.
Well, German police attack. As a matter of fact, Ngozi even sent them to go and take over police station and repaint the police station. Edge the evidence. But
in our that singer, you know, people always are guy. Fana to asigama. In our time, because I say for something I think I find it in every client. Look at it. Can you imagine this kind of lie? Just did you hear what he said? Can you fake USB again? He paid the police station. He paid the police station. Does it make any sense to you? Okay, full level of ONM now around the propaganda for government.
I have got that one. Now,
if you have that one, you have nothing to talk about. But you have to say it anyway. Can anybody actually if I get you a quarter man more can we be the lager? Or ya kwasa malo ya. Oyo bana yi akwa mana asara malo obi uche gede ya.
Come Port Ngozi Oroboise on 17th of April 2026. Apota on 18th. Ngozi Orabweze wepụta gwando tie few people nye update of 60 days. Okwuhezoku, because not just to mention all some people or turn ikwu ebe ndị ọzọ nọ. Believe you me, ndị niile Ngozi Orabweze recruit had 10,000, 7,000 of them nọ n'ime nga, 1,500 nwụrụ. The remaining one can aga, and very soon I get there. That's just the truth. Mana Ngozi Orabweze I achọ ka ọgwa ndị ochie. Now, ka m gwachara Ngozi Orabweze okwu, Ngozi Orabweze wepụta wee bịa nye update. Gee ntị ka ebe ihe o de. Ngozi Orabweze say, on 18th of April 2026, list of Biafrans killed or kidnapped by Nigerian president in 60 days. Nigerian President Tinubu has killed or forcibly removed these innocent United States of Biafra citizens, UXB, using his AK-47 wielding army and police in the last 2 months to stop Biafra freedom. Jerry, a governor with 2,500 Biafrans, held at Port Harcourt Collectional Center by delegitimized Governor Fubara. Please don't pay much attention to her choice of words. You know, she's a psycho. She's a complete psycho. So some of the words she uses, don't be offended. Now, let's continue. Ikemba State Deputy Governor, Dominion, on no location.
I hope you understand what the game he played here to avoid why did you read this out? You know, that kind of thing. Or you go biko. Because so man, why you gonna your dear biko? Now major is expected why is it bana you only according to African culture. About come aka nike pull up keta ga maka ga call herself. Maza my bag na bro age as aka joachacha go no say. But what I book the truth of the matter about that now, he's celebrating now the by and ejidende by akwa ka ga-esimu ka ndị Igbo dị mma. Uchefu na agitation actually started from ejidende mmadụ. Or this inhuman treatment. Okay, we should talk about the cook well away again. Or quite the same this torture. Inhuman treatment came in the Boko Haram with their little organization until they now have backup, which is different. That's what differentiates Northerners from the Easterners. Easterners they are willing to turn to Igbo on a turn by Igbo. Especially anybody outside there. You do know who I am. I have contact of Alhaji. After now, Mama can believe Alhaji Takwa. Then officer Alhaji Tabo again and book in Mama believe without anything. What is amazing? Nothing. You just laughing. Just like that. Nothing serious.
By Nigerian deregitimized Governor Charles Soludo. Oganiru Biafra, Enugu State Governor, on non-location being heard by Nigerian deregitimized Governor Peter Mba. Eme Owa, Enugu State leader, and 6 others on non-location being heard by Peter Mba. Brother told me that Nigerian police and the army wielding AK-47 stopped him and took him away with 6 others. White D and the 5 others. Tiger Base Owerri, held by deregitimized Hope Uzodimma. Sister told me as a sister told her, Ngozi Oroboeze, that Tinubu gave money to the community people to point accusing finger on this man because he supports United States of Biafra. Young Rich from Ebonyi, killed. Mother told me how Nigerian President Tinubu military killed her son. Now, Odumegwu, boy, killed. Charles Soludo sent Nigeria armed tank and Nigeria army and police that killed him. 5 killed in Uzowana, ordered by Peter Mba. Daughter told me how Nigeria delegitimized Governor Peter Mba recruited the Fulani terrorists that killed those 5 people on their farm in Biafra territory. 2 Biafran returning from USB independent advisory taken to Oka police by Charles Soludo agents. Amaka Ezinne working with Tommy, picture above, unknown location, confirmed by President Tinubu's agent Ike Guluago that delegitimized Soludo ordered them to kidnap the woman. President Tinubu should release those innocent Biafrans and remove anything Nigeria from Biafra territory. If anything happened to any
President Tinubu's agent, DPM just hype there because you are not actually an agent of Tinubu. You are actually an agent of nobody, but you are receiving just maybe one commissioner of maybe one local government from your. Tinubu don't know that you exist. If most of you in Emekwa pro bono, because you are eyeing a contract which will never come because they know you are useless. That's not the fact. I don't believe Tinubu can. DPM just hyped you there, to be honest. Most of these people you are seeing here are just doing this, that they are trying to pave way for them to be officially recognized and contracted. The person that is under contract official is Udele. Udele is any money than this for here. And cap just local states. Udele about federal and about Fulani the same. So that's why Obatana is both my governors and I fight and usual because organic governors are almost already. You can insult any governor and get away. Haven't you noticed that in his words? On a roll of Afrikaners because Obolu he's opened his eggs in one basket, which is Ifayoba, and if go Katin's way turn out or doesn't those who even expect.
Of these individuals, the government of the United States of Biafra will take action against the Nigerian state, politicians and agents. USB was declared on November 29th, 2024 in Lahti, Finland as a sovereign nation. Nigeria is currently and forcefully occupying a sovereign nation. DPM, Deputy Prime Minister Ngozi Oroboeze. Now, do you agree with me that she's a psycho? And do you know the worst part of it? She just mentioned few people that were bad and others in prison. She don't want to tell you people. The only thing she can do is to come on social media and write, if you don't release them, what, I will do this and do that. Bullshit. And that will be the end. Why will you allow yourself to be used by this woman? Why are they all? Kunu never want to allow to use you people. If only I want to put just few people.
You have a platform, you have a voice, you have the time. List those other names. After all, you are the fourth that announced this one. If there's other name, why can't you also announce it? But guess what? Chiamaka Jede, Sana Barawan, their group, also in the same group with this one. And I will tell you how. The agenda, what he just said last now, some of us we hear that, I will be like, is that true? So Ngozi is doing this. So this is what is going on. he just played a very, very, very deadly game here. And that game is to make you to see, because they're not happy. The truth of the matter is that they're not happy that US government is not doing woto or reacting in the manner that which in the manner which they actually using to hold these people or to arrest those people, because they are looking for something to present against her. Do you understand? They are looking for something to present against her. So this is a way of trying to trigger her to react and prove something. You see, I told her before the formation of ESN in 2020, in 2014, 15, 16, thereabout. It's not up to 17, yeah. In national TV in Nigeria, one of Yoruba correspondents, like Jiha'D group, that Yoruba man called Jiha'D, they were discussing about current affairs and state of nation and all that, Nigerian politics. They were talking about in one of their broadcasts, they were busy talking about discussing Mass Namadokan. Do you know their argument? The young man that was when Mass was moving from place to place. You know that when any state that he appeared, he'll be like a carnival. Government were somehow panicking about it. They don't like it. He's taking momentum. Remember those days that Fayoshe came down to East, because each time they see people in that kind of people trooped out to support Makan, they were wishing that they had one of those politicians. They want to be like that, because that's a very good business strategy as a politician. Fayoshe came down, they were start shouting to people, Igbo youth now, Fayoshe, that kind of thing. That thing, they love it. That was when Femi Faneka started also coming close to Mass Namodokan and all that. What am I trying to tell you? They were discussing about Mass Namodokan, that the way things are going on. One of them said that if he truly wants Biafra, he should step up and battle with the Nigerian army. Are you following? Then when the whole thing got to the point of battling with Nigerian army, which is Amonegba, Joe Biafran Liberation Army, they started saying, oh, he's crying also, oh, he's committing crime, oh, you know what I mean? They started reporting. So what they're doing now is they're trying to drag you back again to react and give them something to justify everything. That is just the simple thing they are doing. That is the game they are playing. And that's why this one is saying what he's saying, because they are looking for it in a very, 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 help Bumpanaka when I try the thing.
More and more. And if you people don't stop, you will continue to go down.
If you don't stop, you will continue to go down. That is the message. Now, Jovika, for a very long time now, nobody's hearing from him.
Thank you.
Constant on a platform here. He has not said much. Even when Udele, who happened to be his colleague, threatened to buy people, how he buy people and all that, go and check his platform. This guy have never for once uttered anything in that regard. He did not say anything about it. Not even coughing. He don't even cough. He just kept quiet. Today, because of what the YC Pineapple is doing, Jovika now found her voice back. Here, Jovika.
Oh, don't ask you who is speaking. It is me, Jovika, the apostle of Igbo development. I'm seeing the battle.
The apostle of Igbo development. How many development is in Yeriwata? Okay. Now, this Yeriwata and Kwara State, how many development is there? Can they show you any development from there? Can they genuinely show you any single development from those places? No. Why Why are they not showing development from those places? Like a place like Yerewata, or maybe, in fact, let me look for a video. There's a video that I want to play for you. So it came matter because I'm supposed to have played that video even before now, but let me look for it. So it came matter if in Ghana, they get even he's on his Igbo development. The only man that want to build city neighbor or neighbor with jihad movement going on. You want to be you think like that.
Going on between some people. You know, you guys remember when I called Lolo Neka, Lolo Ashimeze, not Chimeze. People came against me. Today, those of you who insulted me for calling her Lolo Neka, Ashimeze, are now insulting her, threatening her the way they were threatening us. Because the woman have realized the truth and she's speaking the truth now. These were the things we said earlier. They started fighting us. I'm so happy with what the woman had discovered. The DOS are very, very happy that all we were saying. Have you seen why they were not fighting us? Because they know we were saying the truth. They're not bringing it up even bigger than what we even said, because they are direct people. And some of you who has never stayed in the same room, had a one-on-one call with your so-called Onion Dufu. You have never done such a thing with him. Only what he's talking on social media, you are buying yourself for him, calling him your personal Lord and Savior. But those who work with him one-on-one, ate with him, who gave him money that you guys contributed, and he could not account for it, are talking. And you are here defending somebody you don't know. I pity you. You know, I told you guys I don't want to talk about your case, but why I'm saying is now is because God has vindicated me. We were called names. We were insulted. We never gave up. We continued. We talked. We spoke. Today, we have been vindicated. What we are complaining is what Lord Neka Chimeze is not talking about. Please, if anybody has her number, give me, let me correct that woman. Let me see if we can even invite her to come and share her own view with me on my channel. She has seen the truth and she's speaking it. And whenever anybody say the truth, he has been bought by the zoo Kuala Yogo. What he was looking for, they didn't give it to him. That's I thought against it. Ojen Dufu. We have been vindicated. I don't want to talk to you again. I don't want to call. I can't see you. No. Remember what I said and what I prayed about 3 years ago for. Anybody for bara onye Igbo, onye ọbụla aka ya dị ọcha, were mmụrụ onwe na-arụ ala, you will never see peace in your life. You got to go home. Need individual to yourself. Go and look for something to do to bring development in our labor. You can never see. You know where man Chineke won't eat Chineke and eat Bezrezi. I don't think she boni na AK.
Are you free to hold my phone?
No, what on the it can never happen. Who got where? Except Makuno. You will never see peace. Otu aka Chineke gereshe tinye ọgbaghara n'etiti unu. Ndị afọrọ ọnụ na na-akpọju ndị mmadụ ihe because of those of you ọ ihe ga-eme unu, ha ga-enweta unu pịa unu mmanwụ, ha ga-eme unu ihe unu apụta na ọ na-eme ihe ahụ unu so dị mma ọ ga-eru n'aka. Ogbugbo ha na-egbu ndị ọzọ dịcha unu mma, eze ala chụpụrụ ndị ọzọ a ga-egbu unu, chụpụ unu. Nke onye nzuzu ha si unu sọ good guy akwa ọnụ na asụ na Naịjirịa ka ekpere ya ikpe tere tọrọ ekpere unu ga-asụ ikpe ziri ezi. Unu enwe dị mmadụ Naịjirịa nyere Finland bribe o ji weta taa kwuru na inyo gawa. But mgbe anyị nọ na-ekwu okwu si na a ga-ama ya ikpe, a ga-ama ya unu sọ wee citizen onwe ihe ga-eme ya. Ugbu a amago ya ikpe narị unu atọ ọnụzie na a gara kwụọ bribe. That means why not unu ewere the same bribe nye United States of America ka enwe ike tọọ ụmụ mkpọrọ. Nigeria got what bribe not because of their own citizens. The country are to their own citizens because I take bribe. And when that thing would joke, this guy put a Oga Hibe. And one appeal, Oga Hibe come finish here and make your money. Each other the people are the law. Finland are law. No katanga for Jano. I'm gonna get the zone, you know how I got to own your cat. Shame on you. I told you guys I don't want to talk about you people, but it is really pertinent on me that I should remind you people. The Hinda Hakuro Meokola.
Okay, so I will be off now. I will be off now to come back again. I'm not shutting down the system. Please, I will play this video because this is not part. What I will play now is not part of the program. I wanted to give the mic to Osho Master, but he's not available. So I will play the video to come back later. Just give me some time. I will return back to finish the broadcast. Okay. Don't bear with me.
A video interview that I conducted with a Catholic priest in Nigeria, where we discuss the current situation, which most people, presumably you as well, are unaware of, if you've been following the supposed media, both liberal and conservative. There we go with those words again. But before I do so, let me tell you how this all started, how I got to know this priest, and how this interview came about. About a month ago in August, I received an email from a Catholic charity group that was helping Christians in Nigeria. And it said, I have some very sad and distressing news, and I was hoping that you might be able to help. The news media is not covering this topic, and Catholics in Nigeria are not sure how to seek out help. Father Samuel Maria from Nigeria, a native and pastor of over 10,000 souls, has just informed me that the Muslims have been advancing for months and are very close to them, and things are getting very desperate. Their situation is becoming very dire, and he would like to do another interview with any U.S. media that would like to hear an update specifically regarding how the Muslims are advancing and killing innocent souls. As you know very well, it is not politically correct today to speak out against the Muslims, and thus many news media do not want to hear or report what is going on. I essentially agreed to have an interview with Father Abba Samuel Maria's his name, and we set a date for sometime in September. About a week later, I received another email from that same person of that Catholic charity, and in it they quoted Father Abba Samuel Maria himself in an email he wrote to them. So he wrote on August 13th the following, quote, St. Paul's Parish, Ayatwar Rectory, which I sacrificed everything to build, was set ablaze by Fulani jihadists yesterday. The church windows, glasses were broken and the people successfully sacked from their ancestral homes. Kudos to the Nigerian army for successfully disarming the people and making them vulnerable to their attackers. The cries of the people echo through the land as the Fulani invaders, equipped with logistic and high-level intelligence provided by the military personnel, attack and slaughtered unarmed civilians in their sleep, leaving a trail of blood flowing like a river. Justice, integrity, dignity, humanity, all lost in the fray, a nation's future uncertain each passing day. And then the person who emailed me after quoting this from the priest said, please let me know if you can do an interview with Father on this topic ASAP, or have you any other ideas on how to bring awareness to the crisis they're currently experiencing. We greatly appreciate it as he is remaining faithful in these diabolical times, trusting in our Lord and our Blessed Mother for the triumph of her Immaculate Heart. Okay. And again, for the record, just so everyone knows, I'm not Catholic. This is a Catholic group, of course, and a Catholic priest that I'm going to speak to. But whether you're Catholic or not doesn't change the facts that you're going to be hearing about what's happening there. But then before we could have our interview on September 11th, the same priest, Father Abba Samuel, sent an email to the person who was writing to me saying that they had received in Arabic a Muslim jihad declaration, essentially. And here it is. He had people translate it. So it says, quote, here's the quote, translation of pamphlet written in Arabic and distributed in select mosques in northern Nigeria by the Fulani nationalist movement. And this letter was apparently dated February 6th, 2025. And in this letter it says, the battle is getting closer. We call on all true Muslims. This is the time to act. This is the time for Second Holy War. We started in 1804. The British stopped us. We must regain the territories lost. It is against Islam to rotate power with infidels. Forget about elections that will only lead to sharing of power. Think of the kingdom that we shall rule forever. We must take the enemies in the west, central, and the north, they mean in Nigeria, by surprise, because most Muslims live in the north. So they want to attack the enemies, mostly Christians, in the west central. That is the plot. Disperse and occupy their homes, forests, streets, schools, markets, and act as spies. You will suffer in this. Rain, cold, and dust will pour on you. But heaven will honor you after the inevitable battles. Our attacks on the infidels must be total and overwhelming. We must begin by instilling fear in them, weaken their resolve through kidnaps, brutal rapes, making it difficult for them to farm and subdue them before the war. Our strategies involves learning from the tactics of the past and merging it with the wisdom of the moment. There is no going back. Nigeria is our own. It was handed over to us by Allah. How then can we share what is ours? We must never fight a defensive war. We must take the battle to the homes of the infidels. We must use everything that we have, whether you are a boy, a lady, a man, or a woman. All Muslims of Fulani origin must take this as a duty. We must sharpen our fighting weapons. Everything is a weapon. Your Okada, knives, hands, the trailers you drive, the tankers with fuel, food you sell, the house of the infidels that you guard. Study very well and wait for our order. Exploit the weaknesses of the infidels. They're lousy, lack discipline, sleep like fools, love parties and dances, lack focus, mostly unobservant and unarmed. With your vantage position, you can take on a whole family of 10. Conquer and kill them if need be. The battle must be fought in their homeland. The middle belt must be totally crushed. They are few and divided. Never trust anyone in the east and south, which is Christian majority. Not even their filthy Muslims who do everything Allah rejects. Get yourself prepared. The battle is near. What this is saying is basically even the Muslims who live amongst Christians in those areas in the south and the center are infidels too, because they live amongst Christians. So you can kill them as well. And then the email that sent this to me ended up by saying, please circulate to all Christian groups urgently so awareness would be created and prayers continuously made for the land. Okay, so you will now see the interview that I conducted with Father Abba Samuel Maria. And first of all, unfortunately, because he was on location in Nigeria, that's where he's from, the connection was very bad. And so what ended up happening is we had a third party helping record it, and I couldn't even hear what he was saying. So, but you'll see what he says. Everything is actually put together. But I tell you that because what I ended up doing is just asking various questions, and then everything was added on later, even though I couldn't even hear it or see it at the time. And so I tell you that because you'll hear him speaking very passionately about very, very important and horrific stuff. And then the screen will come to me and I'm basically kind of nonchalant and I just ask another question. So that's the reason. I didn't even know. I'm only seeing it now, the entire video. And so first, I urge you to listen very carefully to this man. This is a man who is in the middle of the fray. Okay, this is what's really happening where Muslims are actually half the nation. Think about it. Nigeria is half Christian, half Muslim. At this point, Muslims don't need to play the victim card as they do in the West. And it's a full-blown, non-stop jihad. As you'll see in the intro, I speak a little bit about what I know has been going on in Nigeria, and I know a fair bit. I've actually been writing a lot about it since probably around 2011, and I think I say this in the video. But everything that I just read to you, that is real. Okay, these Fulani, and the Fulani are these herdsmen who are also Islamic, and full-on jihadist mentality. But as you will see in the video, the media won't tell you that. And the Catholic priest affirms this. But they do, in fact, raid Christian villages in the middle of the night or when they're in churches, and completely horrific slaughter, massacres, rapes, burning churches with Christians inside of them. This is a very, very constant thing. Okay, so do pay attention. And at the same time, remember what I said. I recently did a live stream about the left, if you recall. And I did a little bit of talking about what the left and Islam really have in common. Because if the left is just liberal, as most people seem to think, it never made sense, right? Why are liberals siding with draconian Sharia Muslims? But as I argued, the left and Islam are very similar in that they both are aligned with falsehoods, different falsehoods. Okay, or a different way of looking at it as they're both not aligned with the truth. Okay, and so they are allies for one another in their massive war on the truth. Okay, so keep that in mind, especially as you hear him and he's telling you the truth of what's really happening, and you ask yourself, how come I never heard this? How come the media doesn't talk about this? How come Fox News hasn't told me about this? Okay? Why do the conservative so-called media waste more time talking about pronouns as if that's the real problem at stake when people are actually being burned alive and killed and hacked to pieces with machetes almost on a daily basis, actually? And if you want to learn more...
All right, so I am back. I am back. So let's continue. Jovika, after saying this,
ama ihe dị mma chọrọ ndị mmadụ Igbo biko tụsara m ihe onyonyo a ma ndị ihe ọjọọ ihe ọma na-agba afọ unu atụsakwala ya udo dịrị unu.
Now he's happy, very, very much happy. You can see, and he's not looking for a way to co-host to have to interview why is it pineapple, okay, or to co-host a program with her, because that's what they normally do. Anybody that anything at all, they will welcome you. Then you wonder why Khan is not doing much to save Christians. We wonder why. If anything capacity now, this guy called Biafran Child, appeared on a program of Ayanambra. I think that's what they called her. That lady that is very, 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 very much vocal. So I wanted to hear what happened there. But before then, just to touch light on what is going on in Niger, in Bongo. Okay, there's a program of what somebody from Yoruba land. I shared it on my second platform in the morning. I think it should be morning or afternoon. But watch it, hear this.
If anybody had told us that we are going to witness what we are witnessing at the moment in Oroland, we would have said it's impossible. But let me use the statement of our Paramount King, Oba Johnson Olariwaju Dada.
What you are watching is happening. This is happening in Kwara State. In Kwara State. Okay, this community is deserted. People have evacuated. In fact, you can see how lonely. The guy started by saying what? The man started by saying, of course, if anybody had told us that we will witness what we are witnessing now, we would have said no, it's not possible. Oh my God, I don't wish anybody bad, dude. I'm just saying that none of them. We will meet for female also. Ngozika, our mommy, I see you. You are welcome. Mabel Igwe is in the house. Daniel, I greet you. Chika Bobby, I see you. Oluchiwa God, I think some of you. I don't think this name that I mentioned now are still here. I don't think they are still here. Mabel Igwe, are you still here? Chika Bobby, Oluchiwa God, and Ngozika, our mommy Ngozika. I don't think, but if you are welcome. All right, because I'm just, I just take a little look at comment section to see what is going on. Then I saw that you guys have made a comment. All right, let's hear what he said again. What he said, I will take it back. Pay attention how he started making the speech. You can feel it.
If anybody had told us that we are going to witness what we are witnessing at the moment in Oroland, we will have said it's impossible. But let me use the statement of our Paramount King, Oba Johnson Olariwaju Dada. I think the situation we have in Oroland presently, Oragbo district of Ifelodun local government, Kwara State, is beyond us. It's beyond us. The situation of insecurity in our domain, we must confess, is beyond us. This is our community, wholly deserted now. Wholly deserted. People have fled for their lives, left their properties, their farms, their businesses, everything deserted now. The whole community is deserted. The whole district, the whole Orago district, and even suburb, they were all deserted now. Eh? Eh? A place that is blossoming for its commercial activities, for its agricultural activities. See the whole community deserted now. See. People left their belongings. From here to Okiowa now, down to Iraban. That's how you see houses closed. Can you see? Houses closed. Nobody. Every place people lived before have been deserted now. I think this is beyond us, really. It's beyond us. And as I'm talking now, we even have some of our community members in the bush.
All right, so this community now, there is no ESN, no IPOB, no Biafran Liberation Army, no Biafran agitator. This is in Yoruba land.
Eh?
In the same country. Now, in the same country. If truly these guys that are saying all this, if they're actually sensible, okay, what is going on in another community should let you know, like it is natural, that you have to start thinking on how to protect yourself and what you must do for your community and your state not to witness this kind of thing. But they are busy doing what they're doing to make sure that the communities in Igbo land are vulnerable like this place now. Do you understand it? That's exactly what I wanted to capture from this. Now, let's go to this meeting that happened here.
Who is Mazo Kenno? Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. But yeah, I have a question for the general. Hold on, I want to just say something. Okay?
My brother, I don't take any question from anybody. If you want to ask me a question, you ask me.
But then you go to our own hearing now. So can't you know
Are you a member of IPO?
Yes.
Which zone?
I'm a member from Brescia.
Who is your national coordinator?
My national coordinator.
Yes.
Next.
Yeah, but my brother, and
General, this is a question irrelevant. The platform in on a platform on your POV.
No. Listen. The reason why in Bateba, Anya Nambro Nafeha. Today come here. And after Monday no here, Sepa can be add my voice because on one day when the kid now judge.
Then add his voice.
Okay, hold on. I will answer your question. I will take your question. But the reason why you Bogota here.
In case you don't know who is talking, this guy talking is called Biafran Child White. Now Biafran Child White Chineke. Okay? Now, Methuselah is there. So he came up and he refused. You can hear what happened there. I don't need to explain anything to you. But I want you to pay close attention to everything that's going on there. For you to see the mindset of Neganapan. They keep on telling you that you are the problem. You are the problem. Whereas the agenda is just a enable jihad. Yeah, simple. Some of them are doing it deliberate. Some may not know the consequences or the implication of what they are doing. They may not understand it, but I believe that 2/3 of them do understand it, and they're doing it on purpose.
I give respect to Onyen Dum. That does not mean that Majubo Onyen Dumajuto. Obon Naga Junibo Onyan Ashon Hajudo. Mazo Kene Okichu is here. I am here from the day one, and I'm here to ask questions. It does not matter who is involved. Igana Biafran television, that is my job, to ask questions.
Wow.
So Obono na aga ajugbu onye na
achọ outside again without his members in the attack.
Agago m court n'icha. Ndewo.
So no two person akpala nwa atụ na ndị ka onye na-akpọ onye ndu ọ dị happy.
Can you guys
Isokwu akpala ya.
Come join Ajuju.
Hold on.
Can I ask my question?
I want to say something quickly, okay? I want to say something quickly. General.
Yes.
If you're a loyal person, is he loyal?
You mean really now?
Yes. Yes.
Is
he loyal? Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. All both that need the lawyer.
Yes.
That man put that from that means he won't hope no.
Well, Imana, in your own mind. If I know how Onion do is where pota today, because Onion do pota, that is when my voice will be more higher. I wish that Onion do pota today. On our foot that ne oku and ne and I keep on praying for him to come out. Then I will be saying what I'm saying in the front. Oga Konga say, okay, this guy is right because we and I want to say we and outside. I pray for him always every day to come out so that
the Kano must give me back my own money or just Kwandana na Kenya. He must bring that money back. I just maybe they don't put a full time. I got for that war. And the Okapaman and the Cameron Chokota Hono. Okapaman on our Sokoto. When I command all this idiocy and stupidity on social media,
now, how somebody saying that every blessed copota? Now, Papa got the same. You're not going to Sokoto, no, not command on a Sokoto. Now, go again. Oh, now this is Jiha'D enablers. Man, what are they getting?
Oh, Muabomazo can look at the general. I'm the canon. I Sokoto. Just remain here and Sokota. Just remain there. Because you must. If you hear about that Facebook, about Belia, put a full time. After full time. All Bruziana this time around, I'm making support to them. You got to pray for Bosoban and the food and you want that. Criminals. Only be going on never try Biafra. Only be siphon money from Biafra people.
Did you hear what he said? No, I get John Luther that time. The same thing with them they gonna work here. The same thing. If they don't do that Biafra. African and Biafra I got shown. Okay, na. Oh, at the same time, I can DOS so. Now I get that na Biafra is coming after I get that na but every blessed they come up with that. I believe you.
Siphon shake away guy now about Kona Kenya.
Yeah.
Where guy now group on wine I can't John on do no on a congo. John you wine on a coat but him wine on a congo. And time a running get what put that mass one net just nothing like a mass again. All direct Nam the Kano. One net there is nothing like a mass. I bet these people in Chalanya.
But Mazi, one woman, who had the real name that I was at Yabu Kenneth.
All correct now, all correct.
Yeah.
Very soon I got open the afro.
No.
Okay, from India. Come the Raga Nasundi also. Open an Igbo. Come the Raga Sundi also. I got you also. The woman.
Why are you running? You are running because
some of you that are speaking on social media.
Hold on, you can't talk here.
Of course, I know what I'm doing.
You cannot talk. You have to wait. You have to wait.
Nobody should run. Don't bring my mother into this. We need to iron it. Don't bring anybody mother into this. Run now. You talk to us. Bring any mother into this. See, you don't know me. You don't know me. And I'm not afraid.
Don't worry, I will upload this in the tab. I will upload it raw. I'm maybe upload on that. Mechanical like it download it. Download it. I will upload it on my channel. Maybe upload it raw. You can use it the way you want. But Why are you not fighting for Biafra? Why do you say that we are content creator? Why fighting for what? Who? The general, Johnny General as a boys brigade called general or what? Where? How? General. Okafa. Now, Ghana profile and is an activist to Biafran agitator. Okwako. Na kwe genti. Chineke melu na ebele. Ndị Igbo need is learning a hard way. I'm telling you. I can combo DP himself. Ma happen on a test if I go. Ona mmiri na ama onye ọbụla ekwete na ịchọ onye survive square onye fadewa onye a na-apịtọgarị just nonsense.
Igbo
Ife made go bụ ife ha na-apịtọgarị DOS because they are not supposed to get close to anything freedom, let alone being in the cabinet. Ekwe na afọ ebe na ife a na-agwa Maazị Nnamdi na after losing his parents, after sacrificing, look at PM. These are people up to like if that's their prayer point, these guys have made it. In the kind of manage go ma Chiamaka Jere and Dane Kumaka DPM or they can Kevin that's what. Look at it. Look at it. Equal equal. Then they want as of freedom. They look at it.
Igbo, hold on.
I'm not afraid of
I assume me and that's my boss.
Wait now.
That's my boss. So
is the final DOS.
Okay.
I had too. Let me go talk.
I thought you were a
Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody.
Hey, who muted this person?
Emani Ukushana, Gazi Mezi, Egwazin de Madi is well, for that, Ma was it the voice note because it's out of use. But here now, if your voice Nina Metukro there, or Mazo can look at you. You see me now. Hold me for that. But him we hate no wama. You push out
General,
to something else.
General, but
that is why you must respect you see how bitter. I'm sure that I'm not the only one that is bitter about this. I'm sure that I'm not the only one. I'm sure that I'm not the only one. Like DPM. They receiving stuff on my even about Boy Kama Wago on a wee way. Like if you look like now somebody man come in and out on our waga joke. Oh, man come on our waga joke. Oh, we wanna go and die kaka na bara and die kaka na bara. I'm only my now. That is how it is. Irrespective na onye netela ya kwete with the churchman dị aka na ekwu okwu ka ọ ga-esi dị gị na mma. Ana m ekwu n'okwu ime gị ọgarama inye gị freedom, even somebody in her level, just like PM Maazị Nnamdi Kanu pụta na-ekwu okwu. People in their level na-ekwe onye dị ka onye this guy na mgbe onye na-elu moto na park. I'm on case we are going to sneak here to Germany. Fanta be defending the general. On after. Mezi imagine not do that, they declare Biafra. Obviously, they declare Biafra. Just me imagine. All to go now, but Biafra has been declared. Though. I don't have the temperament to manage this kind of nonsense. I'm just telling you. That's why I don't want to get involved. I don't want to, because I am so pissed off. Now you get this nonsense. Then okay, look at Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Academically, this guy cannot speak English. If he test knowledge though, but at least the way he arranged his word, you know what? I'm good, but I'm 100%. Yes, I come here. What about money? In our water. Manamas na Morikano, can you just imagine now that you are comparing me with Mas Morikano? It's an insult to Mas Morikano. The way he talk, he did like everything. Manoye Kamma, now Mas Morikano. How do you think that I will feel? Okay, now what if how do you not think that I will feel? Ebem Amma Mas Morikano, what about money? In our water. Manoye now Mas Morikano. More neighbor man Kiamma. So hearing him insulting Masan, how do you think I will feel then? Oye manan kama let alone mas namarkan. Okay, if dan awag if dan awag or the can somebody na when they maybe ala with the plastic plate toji with the EG maybe no na and everywhere. Nebe babi ala. Ona amugamo na listen to the kid na agwo na o emege wa. Just imagine that. Shameless people.
No, Zion, you know what I don't like?
Too far. You went too far.
Okay. Hold on, let me play the voice then. Let me play the two voice.
This one thought that we are finished.
That's too far. Not good.
Zion, wait, now I'm playing a voice, please. I'm playing a voice, please. You don't blame me. When Onyen do come out, Obona again punishment. No only Onyen do a wrong one. So he Obona knew who ya can just say no move. Koga lebu to more than no problem or mukulu. Can me tunte.
Your record that
one now wait, you know, Gashani and I go to Tobamu Mayam, Gashani and Gapanon can show labor now. If you're not to Mum, and I'm ready to take everything. I'm ready to take it. Oh, they are watch also go mile. Oh, Mazo can look.
General.
This one thought that we are finished. Our money should be paid to Germany and then you come and force me now. You have to travel to every member of IPUB to their house at a gunpoint. Now and how will go to Germany? Foolish people. But the finance of the family, that is the family of Kano Dakano. Well, do we know the family? Yes, no. Second, the third one, the first one, I cancel. Only came over to say, don't fire anybody that will talk to DOS. I cancel the one. Now, let us do the second one. All sacked national coordinators appointed by Mazen Khan himself must be restated and with immediate effect. Okay, Sheva have a restate. Don't be here with it. I got one. I Metusela. All sacked national coordinators appointed by Mazen Khan himself must be restated.
Okay, you are not ready to listen to what I'm playing or what?
I am listening, but can't we have where was I hiding?
Oh yeah, okay, now okay. Let me.
Can you explain?
Okay now. The voice note me too for here about tomorrow. On road was well late here in the
Yes, openly. Yes.
Okay, hold on now.
You are attacking him directly.
And I'm like it. One day, I'm like when I'm not new for the community. Obu anya na adum na adum. I know I'm in the court. I know I'm in a courtroom. And I be here come on one query. Anya Anambra. Ajuro nke sego. The voice note me too for here.
They can't ask you a question, but you want to ask Mazinan the Kalu question. Nobody can ask you a question, but you want to ask you Mazinan.
Why can't you listen to the voice? Open the voice.
Can you please wait? I know his time. He just wants to make everything so.
No. Okay. Annie, hold on. Can Kowala we hear voice here, because on color gas more. You were gaziente. Abo oge mona me too, because me for here we are massive. Yes, we are good friend. I know what we discuss on the ground. Abo oge mazi ne nupu isi. Me too now support to DOS. Oh yeah, me too ne kui abo mazi na me can call about question. Now, are you ready to listen to the voice now? Because somebody can go bitro. And this voice, here now, nke metukuro na abo, nke nkuru, which is maybe like 3 weeks ago. Nke metukuru here abo, over 3 years ago, for you to understand the difference.
Move this now. I actually want to have somebody here on my studio. Let me send the link that will hold mic for me for at least 2-3 minutes. I called Ocean Master before, but I think today he's quite busy. So if you are available, please jump in and hold the mic, because I have to do this. The link is out.
Now pay attention and listen to the voice, please.
This is what thought that we are foolish. I won't matter. Our money should be paid to Germany and you come and force me now. You have to travel to every member of IPVB to their house with the at the gunpoint. Now and how will go to Germany? Foolish people.
Everyone, I greet you. I greet you. Udoka, I see you.
That is the family of Canada. Do we know the family? That's how it's known. Second, the third one, the first one, I cancel. Only care about what we say. Don't fire anybody that will talk to DOS. I cancel the one. Now let us do the second one. All sacked national coordinators appointed by Mazen Khan himself must be restated and with immediate effect.
Yes.
Don't be here with it. I got good. I June Metusela. All sacked national coordinators appointed by Mazen Khan himself must be reinstated with immediate effect.
Okay.
You know we are so
Okay, we have heard.
Okay.
No. The Metuku Sina Mazen Namdekan family don't have money. Nah, it's okay. I think I will leave it. Okay, Metuna Bonkia.
1 second. I want to talk, please. I want to say something. I'm just going to give one question. I'm just going to give one question. Give me marriage now about 2 Anna. The time I to Anna she bought your record. Let's start from there.
Okay. Can't get more about 1.
Give me marriage now Bamba with now. I've not said anything. Please, I want to.
Nobody.
What?
Wait, should I go? You're not Tomato. He about 2 Anna. My voice, this voice, Metuna Bona, have been played in many platforms. I don't run away from it. I don't. I'm a gono. Anything about Uncle.
Give me what to see, Anna.
Can't be about 2 Anna. Go there to do which kind of person is this?
In 2 times.
So, I'll about to request to come back again. So, what is the problem? Do you think I am wrong?
Okay, that is not. It's okay.
This is not a question.
Okay.
This is not a question.
But all the Igbo must go, but all the somehow where.
Somehow, I'm still requesting. I'm coming back. So, because I have what it takes to confront issues. Okay,
number. Enjoy the one. Igbo must go. You are doing the other one.
Correct.
Actually, before I'm not.
Dr. Mata, thank you for joining us. I am not going anywhere anymore. I'm still here. Let's continue. Thank you.
Sorry, my brother. Yes, I'm because I didn't
before, man. Don't worry. Thank you so much. And just be here. Unless you can go back and have continue what you are doing.
That's what.
Thank you. Thank you. Actually, come get even there now. All the very important.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let me finish.
Take it easy. Okay, no, you have a platform. You knows that. So Abraham here, and I'm Biko for you to keep me here because I have a platform. Metu can also testify on that. One of the biggest platform I have. Zion, please. Zion, Emanes about me to on the Emanes about me to private. You never call me private, right? I've been here for you. Okay, correct. Thank you.
But your voice is not higher than every other voice we do here. So you need to calm down. You don't shout more than any other person here.
Okay, hold on. Let me tell you something. The reason why you're not.
It's okay.
Oh, you don't
need to explain. Okay, I understand.
Igbo must go.
Okay,
you want to ask me a question?
Yes,
I have not asked you. I have not asked you my question. I want to ask you. Okay.
Okay, I want you to ask a question.
Okay,
go ahead.
But do you know that you are being controlling, and I don't want you to control me. Please.
This is maybe this is how you see it. I control nobody.
Yeah, can you please
you are living in Canada.
Can you take it easy, please? Can you calm down? Because Munagadi is so everything
I hate when you are calling other people. Say I want to take everything that I said. When you are putting other people is what I don't like. Say I like it, then I will take it. You understand? Actually, I'm going to water my stand. You understand? I don't go with crowd. I stand alone. I am a one-man squad. And that is something that I've been doing from Thank you, Oga. But I say that you are better than me in every ramification. Is it not what you said? In which
one-man squad. Hey,
what do you mean by
I want to talk. Please.
I do pay my question. Well, I'll wait.
Go on.
But I believe you come here and everything can organize like Adam shop, okay? Adam shop.
Time will tell.
General, if you allow me to talk, please. All these things.
I need to go somewhere, please. They want to motion it. They want to
come join the question of change again now.
John Majo now.
Over me.
But Igbo must go. Wanted to ask me a question. I want people to ask.
Men.
Yes. And a lot of confusion. And a lot of confusion.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Approach you.
My brother, I am paranoid. I am paranoid. You know, I want people to ask me questions. I want people to ask me questions. I am from. This is not why we are here. Okay, go ahead, Zion. Sorry, Zion. Sorry, go ahead.
This is not my normal approach. Oh, because now we were here. And eventually, Mazenam Dekano is our sacred cow. His case is no-go area.
So the guy the horse.
So, Anna Banta. I'm coming, You know, I don't accuse people without government evidence.
Nothing like accuse you. Nothing like accuse. I'm not fear. If they play the show.
Okay,
the show. I can't
he made it here. When I one day saga here, then it's a chohogo. At the end of the day, he will need to stand somewhere. Condemn these people. These people are evil. Condemn these people. Okay. Ota iwuru amonwoke ya wuru nwoke. In a Honda, these people are crossing. They are crossing the boundary. For this boy, this kind of record, you make this statement twice, and then I told you about it. Igbo must go. In a motive, do that way.
I know my own way of doing things. Please, he make this statement twice. This is the second time.
Yes, if you are my enemy, show me that you're my enemy. The
way you behave, abroad the way I behave. Anything no matter, let me bear the brunt of it. Please. As I was saying, before interruption. Nanya, anything Basalmas Nnamdi Kanu is a no-go area. That is my anger when all these clips, this voice, and they play na social media. Ojijekwa Kenya, Ojiroje Kenya. Onwere statement make and the only record put me on record again. Tomorrow my connection with Nnamdi Kanu. Upon Nnamdi Kanu bore my parents, but I will still held him. You don't know my relationship with him. Onye se mas Nnamdi Kanu ji anya Porsche na Kenya menga. Nsi ano an insult called to me na my leader na anya ordinary Porsche. He's supposed to be flying on private jets. No matter how you offense here, for the fact you don't mention him, you don't talk about him. He's a sacred cow now.
That is the end of the message for now. So, Ocean Master, you want to say something? Let me hear from you.
Yeah.
You don't talk about him, no matter the provocation.
What do you? So I beg this guy Jakwanambo onye nke dịka ọgbara ọsọ tere afọ ya mbụ nke nọ Germany nke si ya ọbịa franchise nwa Chineke.
Ife Chineke ga na-azụ kwe na-akpọ afọ ya.
Ihe ife Chukwu ya ekpe.
Oya ka aya na-abara na-agwa ya sị na aka ya adịrọ ọcha. Ọ na-esi na aka dị ya adịrọ ọcha. Ọ dị ya ka ọ na-agwa na aka ya adịrọ ọcha.
But in the reality, aka ya adịrọ ọcha. In reality, aka ya adịrọ ọcha.
This is very intelligent. If this aya Anambra, oh my faith. Ọ jụrụ asị ya ka ife ọ na-abụ abra ka play your video, your voice message. Ọ na-asị pretend only for me. Ọ sị na ịgbatụ ya two different times. Ọ na ama m metụsara ka onye na-eme otuli oge ọ na-emere ya ọ na-emere ya ka n'ọnụ oge zoom off. Or request kwa mic echeta back.
Because someone ha jidere ya na agbara ọsọ.
Yes. Emechi owu iru na abụ na play their voice nke ya. Ọ sị ka play nke Metusela. Metusela once also attacked them. Just like oge Paul Achebe. Mere nke ya. So I
went to before skipping my mind. Do you remember when you said that now this woman in France, that he played your voice here, he played his program. In most cases, or they were irritated. But her own voice irritated. Yes. So I think it's the same scenario that is playing where the franchise watching is.
Many of them.
Yeah, you see, the point is this, Mazikai. India, Manahan, Senonoka. How Manahabelalo. Even I was the guy that was telling him about the leader, the one that spoke last. Because at the time I was out, then John on a distance from me, so I couldn't hear very well. Now I listened to when one of the idiots was saying, because now family again, you know. That's correct. It's a very big insult. Yes, all the cost I was not even I had something like that, and I was trying to say that they are poor.
Also, that on a quote to the Austin Metusela could refer to that they play voice again Metusela. 2 or 3 years ago. On the Mamadokano. Also, Mamadokano fan no good local self. Wasting a family Mazamakano ego.
So only use your accountant Kenya to prove that now. However, or whoever that said that is so irritating.
That na nobody if I can ego.
Yes.
If I know ya bo if he has nothing to do with if it's not the same thing. Now they play voice in care, so can play square voice in better.
Yeah, you know the truth is that all of them fell into this dish and on here today. All of them committed this atrocity, this sacrosanct and on here today. All of them played it. No matter how, though I try to reason with Mesusele, who feels somehow remorse, trying to, but while trying to, he still goes toward the wrong side. The way this is my point of view. Now, you see, these people from the US, Mazekai, these people malalo, these people malo. And even from this program, Mazekai, you can believe with me that these people committed this atrocity intentional. Okay, most of them committed whatever you see them commit today, intentional, just like Iken Guru that you played his video here, while he was trying to, what I say, defend himself or what. All of them know what they are doing. For me, it is pure and intentional. They really want to tarnish the image of Biafra. They really want to destroy, if they have the capacity, to destroy what Biafran government, what Mazin Nandekano, what Man Simon Eba have built over the years. But thank God that they don't have the capacity. There's one thing that guy, Zetanya Nambara or whoever said, that Mazin Nandekano, that's the way he put it, that if you say that he's driving Porsche, it's an insult to him being our leader. Yes, that is true. That is fact. Even if Mazi Nande cannot fly with Air Force One, is a leader of millions of people. When we are talking about millions of people, not just millions of people anyhow, millions of people, real people that are matters are included, both in education wise, both in financial wise, both in every way you think about it. Now, these people, because of their envy, jealousy, and their sabotage with them disagreeing, let me use the word, not being genuine, they join hands together and sued Mazin Nandekan. Mazika, I think maybe you would believe with me that these people, they join hands together and sued in Kenya. And let me say this, believe me, if these people know that this day will be like this, if they knew that this day will be like this, I think they would have not spared the life of Mazin Nandekan in Kenya. That time they laid hand on him, they would have not spared his life. But they cannot reach Neke. It happens for a purpose. I strongly believe that we are getting to the end of the tunnel. Mazin Nandekan must be out. Then we'll pick it from there. These people are trying to hide a lot of things. They are trying to make sure, this is like a case of how will I put it? You know, when a man have an infidelity woman, you know, in most ladies, instead of you to confirm or catch them or prove that they committed infidelity, they can go to the extent of doing away with the life of that man that married them. This is the way I look at it. These people, if they have their way, they won't allow Mazin Nandikan to breathe for the second time. I mean, for a second. Alume Mazikai. But thank God that now, only him the buy na siana, na to madi na to mad. Anna, ga continue na to meet in the USs. Okay, ni fara, whoever, mandin outside, mandin inside. Well, Mazin Nandikan. When he betrayed this very journey that God have given us, and we are almost getting there. He had betrayed, and I continue na to her. On at one you na to Hanazo. On at one more at one mad. It was in this way na atopa. How when na sanom and the confusions ga carrying at their camp until we get out to our destination. So it is quite obvious what is going on. Mazikai, I think I will leave it as at that, so you pick it up. Then why also okay, if what happen.
Thank you so much. I will somebody like Donatus.
Sir. Hello. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you, sir.
Okay. Ocean Master, you just just hold on. Let's see if Ocean Master conclude, okay? Because I don't want you to check out.
No, let him know. I'm here with you, Master. No problem. Let them
okay. Donatus, let's hear from you.
Okay, sir. Master, good evening from here. You know where I'm calling from. So, really, okay, I'm calling from Zuna. So, I just want to appreciate you, and at the same time, Gaskia, Emana, there was a day I pray challenge to you. Anytime it's bro, you are not a freedom fighter. Insignia be a freedom fighter because the work you're doing. If you are not a freedom fighter, you will not be doing it. But now it dawned on me that truly it takes a extraordinary grace and patience for one to be a freedom fighter, just like Mazin and Kasa Manekba and Orabeze. The insult is too much. Going now,
if we're going to hand the right, then we're going to marble abi.
You are 100% accurate. I must say that. And it takes a lot of patience. So, and but still, you're doing a nice job. So what you're doing is helping a lot because it's awareness. That's why anytime I have a time, I always like to be under your tutelage because I'm learning a lot and I'm adding to my knowledge enough. So I appreciate you for that, and God will still reward you because I know no matter whatever the gang of Biafra must come. That's one thing we should bear in mind. But our people is another thing else. I must say that. Even Utuasha fight here, there, outside there, that's how they're doing here. Because I've been the one here taking the impact here. The impact is on us here. So even I'm from a handful to be precise, but I want to assure you that as they're doing this thing, that's how they're kidnapping our people. Once they identify.
Wait, hold on. You say you are from a Hamuf?
Yes, sir.
Ha! You don't. Are you serious? So, is there anybody still living in Hamuf now?
Yes, no, but in all these farm settlements, everybody is running for his life now. So the place in the Maruko is in Nobu. Now, not there, even to farm is another thing altogether because you don't know what will become of you the more you stay there. So that's where there's IDP camp because people have run out of the place. Everybody have relocated. So
So
that's
is there
that,
any IDB camp in Enugu?
that I don't know, but everybody from that farm settlement have relocated and come to the little town we have within our village. So the farm settlement is empty. So we are just going there and come back and all that. You understand? We fear. And one thing about it, like here in Ikunambo, all these things, shit, all these things, and yoga shit, both now outside and here, attacking Simon Ekpangozo Rabezi with what Ikengu Rago and Izuzu. If the thing is selling or not, because the kind of killing that killing here in Enugu is another thing. As you talk of harmful, the one you are hearing, just the one you know. The moment they notice you support Biafra, that's how they will pick you and tag you one thing or the other, tag you ESN, tag you the other one. Even some times, if they discover you're supporting, that's you're gonna. And it will be our people. The worst aspect of it is that it's our people that are betraying our people. It's our people that are betraying us. So that's the most worst aspect of it. And at the same time, they are facing
My brother,
the terrible
my brother,
situation.
sorry, my brother, sorry. Let me ask you this: is our people that are between our people in Hamufu, right?
Yes,
Right.
not only in half, but in Enugu general.
In Enugu, yes, in Enugu general, we know about it, but the zone where you are, I'm not asking you to mention any zone. The zone you are, or the zone anybody, all of us, where we come from, we knew the people, right? Okwana Amanda na betray. Okwana Amanda na
Yes,
alwaka. Good. So once we know those people, sometimes you don't need to wait for government. You don't need to always wait on government because n'ihe niile onye Igbo bụ ibie. Now, mmadụ na-abụ na ịtọ dị anya ga-ataka onye isi ọnụ osi ike. You ask for the government or the people na-echekwaba ebe unu nọ ịma ndị na-ekwu ndị nọ na gọọmenti na-echekwaba ebe unu nọ. Unu na ha atakọ isi ọnụ on a strict note. Unu akpa nkata miri emi just like this year why ji ha akpụ ya unu kpaa nkata. Then na-aba n'ụlọ megịnị were ike ikpochi ụzọ were ike ime gịnị tụị na mmiri onye ọbụla agasi ike mara ife onye ọbụla mee ihe etu esi eme ihe gasi ike. Ịghọtago? Everything can because now you cannot wait. The worst thing that happens to human being, but sabotage, which is aghụghọ. And the people say that now, people say na aghụghọ can sing job. I won't my mean by aghụghọ can sing job. If you know now, somebody can poison you direct, or poison me direct, or whoever. When you take a poison, you know that you take poison, you will go for the cure instantly. But when you allow aghụghọ, which is part of sabotage, you will not know where the thing ga na-aghọ na-eri onye a na-aghọ na-eji onye ahụ. So when aghụghọ ahụ bịa, when sabotage bịa, cut it off. If you sense it coming, just make your family make sure that is sabotage. Cut it off. Or ndị be anyị kwesịrị na-eme, and these people from this Hamufu. These people from this Hamufu, I know that there was a time our prime minister cautioned you people. That was a couple of years ago. You sabotage ESN. At the end of the day, the price for it, you know the price you pay for it. By the time the Fulanis, but you know what they did. Again, you're still doing the same thing. Are you okay? My brother, go on, let me leave it as at that. Go on grandma, what is going on?
So the fact is that sometimes they say that what you done is bigger than you. Not that we don't know this thing you're saying, and this is not what we'll be saying here. But the fact remains that the sabotage is all over. Is it not the same way that made Mazinan come to be in there? Is it not the criminal around them? Both within. The same thing that is both some of them that are in the USB among those that sabotage the our peer. The same thing that still progressing, planning against Ngozi Base. As you see, you can go around talking. You think that he doesn't know what he's doing. He know what he's doing, and he has insider. That's one thing you should know. The same thing. Look at these people that are in the center of the government. How much more we that are just by the side we are just receiving sometimes. So you should understand this, and they are more strategic than we. As I'm talking to you, you should know this. No matter how fast we may be or intelligent, I don't think we will play more intelligent than a servant cannot be above his master. You should know that. There's a limit we all have to go, because there are some cards we need to play and there are some cards we cannot play because of the circumstances around us. So that's one thing. Don't blame anybody there. I know some people that are serious supporting the freedom. We are many and they are still on it. But sometimes you need to hide, you need to go low, you need to plan. So all these things is what I'm saying. But back to what I'm saying, why I mention what is happening is because I'm seeing what is happening there. That's why what made me to mention what is happening from the ground where I am. So the same thing is what they're playing on the stage there where you people are. Like this Ikengo Rago. Look at this, what do you call it? This one that call himself a pastor. All these people are the saboteurs. Have you eliminated all those people that are outside there? No. Look at all of them, John Vick or what have you. Look at the one that interviewed Simon Ekpa before he was finally taken to taking in. He's the same person that interviewed Nnamdi Kanu. The same thing before they arrested Nnamdi Kanu. These people know what they're in change. They're collaborating. So that's what I'm saying. So I just come in here just to appreciate Kai. They're doing a nice job, and I will not let them come praying that you people should continue. Kai Bikono, the same but one thing I'm sure that I'm speaking, the one I'm speaking does not mean that I'm growing cold or I'm backward. No, I stand. Biafra must come because it's God that called the shot, and definitely no Jupiter on earth will stop it. Nobody. Biafra must come. Even Nazinan the Kano, Simon Ekpa, everybody must celebrate, just like Mordecai celebrated before Haman. So that is how all of us are going to celebrate before all the enemies of Biafra. John Fika will see it, and Ikengo Radu, all of them will see it. That's what I want to say. So I'm stopping here. Because I
Thank
just
you.
think that I'm Kennedy guy.
Ndewo, my brother. Ndewo, you really, your submission is very, very superb. You know, I just want to add this little voice on what you said. Hima, wisdom is more profitable to direct. I understand you, the angle you're coming. Onwere onye ezi ya jee chepụta okwu ya niile. No, ihe a bụ ịma na agha ụlọ bụ agha uche. Kama mmadụ ga-egbu gị, kama mmadụ ga-abịa gbuo gị, gị nwa na onwe gị ma ka isi azọla onwe gị na onwere mmadụ dị ndụ ibi na anụ ọfịa a na-abịa ka igbo na-agazi onwe ya. Sometimes ọ bụrụ ewu nwere ike iti mmadụ isi nkwụ ya bụ na ụgbọ gbara ọsọ, ịghọtago. But in the situation whereby I'm an ihe ndị a na-eme na ihe ndị a na-eme, then ha na plan one, go plan two, but they have to be on a very strict note. Onye dịrọ much public, onye dịrọ ịkpọwa onye ọbụla. Ihe ya bụ o nwere ndị Igbo siri na ọ na-adị mma ịbịa na bụ ọgaranya ka enwee mbụba nwee agafu, so that ọ bụrụ na ọ daba n'ihe dike jebute eme nke o jibu dike, ọ daa n'ife mbụba ejeme nke o jibu mbụba, ọ daa n'ife agafu eme nke o jibu ọbụla agafu. These are three principal things. So once you have it, sometimes then it's just like English allowed to play the other time. You know, one thing that we have and one thing that these people are strongly using against us is fear. And that is fear of unknown. And again, because they don't allow us to have some tools to defend ourselves. But even as at that, ihe na mara ka esi mee bụ ọnwụ, even ọnwụ na-enwe solution. Ụzọ esi eje Ọnịcha riri nne kama nọ nke onye chọọ iso. At the end of the day, let me use some part of Plateau, I think it's either Plateau or Brunei, and recently where English Alhaji said that those guys managed to get some certain things to defend themselves. And they was doing it pretty well. Because when these terrorist gangs of Fulanis came in many occasions they came, they never get anybody, they never put anybody down. But rather, as they come, they don't go back the same. In most times, they become the victim because Nandi will say, na Omwana we onye nwana malaka ụzọ beard, okaga malaka ụzọ beard. So they know how they, even with the weapons and that, they still defeat them. Never had injuries and casualties. And so it said that they came many times in that town, they couldn't succeed. At the end of the day, they withdrew from going to that town, knowing that it is danger. So I'm linking it to the fear of unknown. Now, where these people succeeded for the last time they went is because those towns or the villagers now feel that they have defeated those guys, they relaxed. Just relaxed for 4 days. Third day, on the 4th day, these people struck because I believe in there's a belief in Haman there's also careful. Then these people were there when we get Maya Hamadia. So if you can make that none the buy, obviously, we can car any authorized to probably when I buy what I go mobile over engineer. Then one when then with chicken in the buy, and you chicken in the buy. I saw the good on when they hang. I told you keep the head there. You know what I mean? Belly head better than video. How come you where you got to go? When again, wouldn't have what 1,000 have we can put them on it. Got you just like it happens in the Bible towards the 3 lepers. You got to go. By the time if na achukwa hubulu menone, if they hatch a little good and then any be equal 1 or 2 much. You need so 1, 2, 3 of them among where it's not necessarily me. So this is the point I'm trying to draw out. Not only there in Yamufu or in Enugu State, in all Biafra land entirely. I've listened to General Asa Abuja. He always comes out and say this. He openly said it. If you follow him, you will hear it. Even English Alhaji continue conversing on that. That our people should learn how to stand up. Because at the end of the day, if you don't stand up, if these people came in, if you allow them to come in, they will take father, they will take grandfather, they will take mother, they will take grandmother, they will take children, they will take both young and old. Anything that is written that they need, they will take them. Even not only taking them, sometimes when they finish, buying them, what do? They will, how do you say, detach their head from them. Burisiana. Maybe here turn us against the buy. So that is why in most cases we will not continue to wait for our government because government cannot be everywhere. Just like we have seen the sabotage that is going on. Just like the way you can Guru is sabotaging, Jovika sabotaging, all these people from fallback Ogenkere sabotaging because Ogenkere openly say that he commanded the then men on ground not to do anything so that the government of USB or the Congress of the take glory of it. That is where all these biggest programs started. Through this guy called Vam Chiamaka Ajere with success in Weke. Through linking success in Weke to Ogenkere. In Kebolo now, Prime Minister and the fake Briggy in the fallback. Then you can imagine that. Then with other people who are sabotaging me, one mother have 1 year now. If not for this sabotage, things would have not been like this. But then since it have happened like this, we cannot fold our hands, because if we fold our hands, these people, they will come after everybody. So I try to be on this sense that na the buy I get crack on now. I get crack on ma ndị nọ na diaspora ma ndị nọ n'ihe na onwe mmadụ na-abụ na eto ma alụ dike na-eme nke ihe dị na bụ. No, you can discuss with them. They can discuss with you, just like some communities in Abuja is doing. They are doing. Onwe ndị a ifu na-eme ihe nwe towns and communities ha da-try ime na because ama ihe na-eche ha. Ọ bụrụ na ha ama mmadụ bụ isi na ama mkwazi ndị jere ije ahụ again n'ụwa na-abịa. So those are the things. Our brothers and sisters in Enugu State, you guys should stand up. And the Enugu State, you know what it is. Igbo. Those people, they want to come in Enugu State by all means. By all means. And if you know, I'm not going to but I want to tell you that some time ago, I've witnessed a lot of them. These people coming with this the chatting machine. If you want to see them, when it's around 3 o'clock in the morning, or by this time in the like in different time is before 2 o'clock. Now, by this time, watch the express, watch Port Express, watch coming from north via Nsuka Aziz, watch from Ugwe, watch from going to Abakaliki. I'm telling you, I think maybe by now it's still happening. I don't know. Go and check. You will see them 2 or 3 in this the chat machine. You will see them. In most cases, some of them now are wagging or the cap black. For the government, everybody see. Just go to. I want all of you to monitor it. Go to Express. You will see them. They will be moving like that until around 6:37. They will cut. Mostly in the express. Where they are coming out from, I have never seen, but I know that if you're driving to, you will see them coming. So once such people have been noticed, then we can stop them and ask them questions, necessary questions, not necessarily putting everything on social media and this and that. You call them, they have to park one corner, they have to go out of a place, then discuss with them. Why? What is the mission of coming here? Where did they come from? Where are they heading exactly? What business do they come for? You know all the rest thing to ask a question and make it the way it's supposed to be. Thank you, my brother. Yeah.
That was your master. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. Donatus, do you still have anything to add on, or should we just wind down?
I'm okay. I've done what I want to say, just to appreciate and to tell you that I've understood you. That's why and Nnamdi Kanu kpọrọ ndị ozigbo onwe ya gburugburu. Anyị na-eti ihe n'ekpere, etinye ndị isi anyị n'ekpere ka Chineke chekwaba everybody. And again, too, every one of us should be remembering each other in prayer. But God will perfect our heart desire for us. That's what I want to say.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
thank you so much.
It wasn't intentional. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, these people that surround him, it wasn't his intentional to do that. He worked with what he had at that time.
Yeah.
That is why when the right people comes in, he tried to manage it the way it's supposed to be. Mazikai, there's something that came to my mind. You see, when this Umwan Bisa was talking that took refuge at Newi, which is Kenga. No, God forbid. The
guys never
not that but historically, that So when this guy was talking, there is something that there is this position that he did. I don't know if we pick it. He said in all these things that happens, that he is in the center of it.
Yeah, I picked it. I truly, you did not watch us. I made mention of that.
Okay. Maybe you know again they distracted us perhaps.
Yeah, he said
yes.
It.
So if this guy is at the center of it, that means he knows a lot of things, a lot of coordination that went on, a lot of things that took a lot of people's life, which he boasted upon
He
it in
said,
some.
he said it very, very clear, man. I could there. I said that he knows a lot, and on the center of the whole thing.
Good. So on that note, the government of USB must have to hold him accountable. Biafrans must have to hold him accountable. If it was involving FBI or other Western international police, I'm just saying my opinion. If the government deem it fit to do so, they will pick it up from there, because automatically this guy, from his confession here, it means that he have been used in creating chaos, in creating killings, assassinations in the Biafra land.
Because government are not
sorry. Yeah, all right.
Because government, let them just say that. I think they know better than we
do. They know better things to do. The guy was trying to say that he called out DPM on 17th and on 18th. DPM comes to. Oh my God, funny things are happening. Trust me, funny things are happening.
Even after Mama can pieces, I thought it again.
Yes, now. What do you talk
No, one number. My brother,
thank you very much for this wonderful program. I wish that people turns off the way it's supposed to be, because this type of program, need to be analyzed in a very, very, very thorough manner. But
we actually tried our best the way we can. You understand? People turning out or not turning out is no longer my headache. This is I just want to do my program and and just
it's just because of timely. The way I look at it is just because of timely. You can't. You are doing great job. The most important thing is that after this, people still watch it and understand, take things that they take homes that everybody's supposed to.
That is another thing. Yeah, that is another thing. It must not be life.
Yeah. So,
thank you so much, my brother. Thank you for your assistance. I really appreciate it.
Sorry, because I didn't notice that you called me. It was when you called the last one. So I waited for you to go out. Then you told me that you are true with what you wanted to do. So I'm very sorry about that.
So yes, it's true. It's true. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bless you.
God bless you. Good night to you. And to all of you in the comments section, God bless all of you. Please accept my greetings. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your support and your love. I really, really, really appreciate all of you. See you again tomorrow. Good night to you, or bye-bye for now.